Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Obsidian Order. So it's been a bit since I have recorded here on the server, and that's because we've been doing a whole bunch of stuff to get ready for the 1.17 update. Woohoo! So we are officially in 1.17, which has got me super excited, and I have been putting together a lot of stuff for that. In fact, we ended up putting together a little bit of lore thanks to Sunfire, which was absolutely phenomenal, and we had a whole lot of fun kind of putting together, a little clip in order to transition us from 1.16 to 1.17, so I hope you guys enjoy.
The Obsidian Order had proved successful in taming the wild expanses of the Nether. The overworld and the end dimensions had similarly fallen into the Order's grasp. Quiet peace had descended upon the world, its residents cheering for the Order members who had accomplished the noble goal. However, for members of the Order, this peace left a hole in their souls. The yearning for new adventure can never be tempered. So when news quickly spread of an unusual occurrence close to where their adventure once began, the Obsidian Knights gathered. Their hearts began to pound at the potential for a new hunt. The descriptions were vague, only describing an unusual green mound that had appeared following a small tremor. However, the Order's investigations found a magical book sprouting, much like a flower, from the strange, loamy embankment. The riddle inside left instructions for a new quest. O noble knights that thirst for challenge, upon this book you must scavenge. Feel your spirit begin to blaze, decipher clues, solve the maze. A fall of faith, a daring leap, until you discover the darkened deep. With the fiery spirit of adventure rekindled, the noble Obsidian Order set foot towards a new day.
So the lore kind of explained, what happened. We ended up having an earthquake here on the server, and because of that, a little area ended up coming up that kind of caught us all by surprise, and that was a little section where the 1.17 blocks had appeared here in spawn. Now this was all created in 1.16, and so we were rather surprised when this appeared here in the server. And we also found that the lovely barrel here has some additional moss blocks so that we can start creating some of our own, as well as a copy of the lore that we found here. And then we ended up coming through the rest of spawn. In fact, let's go ahead and fly. Oh, apparently it had other ideas. All right, let's try that again. Blech, there we go. All right, so if we fly over in this direction, we have a maze that we have here for 1.17 area. Let's go ahead and fly in here. But yeah, so this is made out of the azalea and the azalea bushes, and this was one of the things that I kind of put together. And for map creators and stuff like that, in 1.17, there's actually a light block. So this entire maze is actually fully lit up. And we can't see it because we're not holding a light block, and the only way to actually get it is from the give command, if I remember correctly. And so if you were holding that, you'd be able to see these little sparkles and stuff in the maze to kind of show where the light blocks were. And so no matter what, this area will always be lit up. So we never have to worry about anything being in here. And plus, I don't think we really have any spots where things could spawn in here. But yeah, so then we've got this right here. So we put this, together, and we've got press the button and take a leap of faith. And so what'll happen, the reason why we do that is because mobs can trigger this teleporter. And so in order to prevent that, we do that, and then it'll close behind us, so that if for some reason any mobs do actually make their way all the way here, then they can't actually go into, into the teleporter. So let's go ahead and do this, and let's head over to the 1.17 area. Ow. Okay, yeah. I really need to fix that so that there's no damage. But, unfortunately, because of the fact that, you do end up falling through there, yeah, you do take a little bit of damage. Now, in this area, and we've got a nice orange bed over here. In this area, there were some goats. So I kind of gathered up all of them, and I'm like, just in case somebody wants them, we'll be able to do that because we've got, Avalar is going to be in a village over in that direction. And then we've got, lots of people who've kind of claimed areas around here, which is really awesome. I can't wait to see what everybody does with, all of the new blocks and stuff. But then so we've got all the goats nice and corralled up here. I don't know if anybody will actually want to use them, but they're there just in case. Ooh, this is really weird. Okay, I wonder if this, hold on, is this like, no, mountains? That is really weird, the grass colors here. Yeah. It's almost like it should have been like a river or something. That is so weird. All right, well, that works. But yeah, so, somebody's taking advantage. Oh my gosh, I wonder who that was. But this is the archaeologist. So he's wandered off already once. I don't know what happened to him, but he had wandered off, and so I ended up putting him back in here. But we've got the drip leaf that you can buy, the moss block, the spore blossom, the glowberries, and the bundle. Now, these things these won't actually spawn in the actual world. Now, you are able to find like the moss block in the ships and stuff out in the ocean. And I think that's the only thing that you can find. Don't 100% quote me on that. But and because of that, these are actually in the creative menu because, they already added them into the game. And so they left them in there even though they don't naturally generate. And so we made the decision that we would go ahead and allow us to be able to use the 1.17 blocks, even though or the 1.18 blocks, I should say. They were originally the 1.17 blocks. But that allows us to use those blocks to create, things that we were thinking about creating to begin with, even though we don't actually have full access to the, all the lovely 1.18 stuff. So, but yeah, so we're going to go ahead and head in here. This was the other thing that I added in. This is a mine shaft because I wanted to kind of show off the 1.17 stuff. And so that's what this is here. This wasn't actually shown in the clip, but I wanted to show you guys because in this area, one of the reasons why I chose this is because there's actually a geode here, which is really awesome. I love these things. They look really, really cool. And of course, it doesn't help that it's purple. But yeah, so this is kind of like the community geode area. So, everybody's, kind of aware that, hey, definitely don't break these blocks here. But, pretty much leave the entire thing alone. And then that way, if you're in the area and stuff, you can actually come and get the crystals and stuff so that we can end up making the glass and anything else that might end up requiring the crystals. So yeah, so that's kind of the areas that we had set up for the 1.17 area. Definitely was really happy with the way everything ended up turning out, in between the lore and the builds and stuff, so that, we can kind of do a smooth transition in between the two. And, because we kind of decided that this would be like season 1.5. Now, I have an area that I am planning on building in, which I'm really, really excited about as well. And so I am going to head in that direction to show you guys, kind of what I plan. Definitely nothing too big because of the fact that, I've already got so many other projects to do as well. But I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys an introduction into what I was planning for the small project so that I also had a 1.17 area so I can do mining and all of that to get the new blocks without, kind of stepping on anybody's toes. So let me head in that direction and then I'll show you guys. All right, so here we are at what will be our 1.17 area. And as I was kind of checking out the world for the 1.17 area in a backup of the actual server, I found this thing right here, and I really like the way that this had kind of generated. Now, there's only one small problem, and that is the fact that it is, it is not lit up. It is just a huge pit full of monsters, which is... not necessarily good. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Oh, oh my gosh, this is gonna be Yeah, ouch. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Come out here and enjoy the sunlight. I know you guys kind of forgot your sunscreen and stuff, but you know, come out and enjoy it anyways. Come on. Come on, you know you want to. But yeah, so this is what I'm kind of planning. Now I'm thinking just to, you know, do something small, kind of do like a garden kind of thing, and I don't think there's any creepers in here. So let's just go ahead and yeah, try to light up some of this stuff. So yeah, my normal tactic, I'm just gonna, you know, kind of run in and whoa, completely missed that one, didn't I? But run in and light stuff up. But the plan is that I want to kind of come in here and do like a little like lush cave of my own. Because we do have access to some of the blocks, you know, like the mossy block and the oh my gosh, what is it? The glowberries. There we go. You know, it's kind of hard to remember some of the new stuff because we haven't actually like played with it yet. Oh my goodness. Okay. Parkour is not my forte. So let's go ahead and do this because I think, yeah, it's not lit up here either. But just do kind of a little, you know, just a little lush cave in here and maybe set up like a little mine kind of thing. Because that's, you know, that's kind of what, you know, what this is, you know, this is all about. Now, of course, you know, and when 1.18 comes out and we actually have our lush caves and stuff, that is going to, you know, play a, you know, huge role in everything as well. Because, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for the caves for, yeah, for 1.18. But yeah, so this is what we are going to be doing in terms of the 1.17 stuff. And oh my gosh, all right, we get it. We get a mine, the first copper. Oh my gosh, I haven't actually played around with the ores and stuff. Oop, and I'm hearing what I think is probably another cave. Oh my gosh, you get so much ore out of this. All right. Okay, coal. Okay, coal definitely doesn't seem to be any different. I wonder, I'm curious, because if we get that much copper out of these, I wonder how much we get out of the other ones, because I know like the iron and the gold and stuff are now being affected by this. Ooh, that could be interesting. Let's see if we have. No, we don't. Okay, let me find. I want to find some ores real quick, just so we can kind of explore some of this stuff on camera. Because that's one of the fun things about the new updates is just kind of exploring. Ooh, definitely a little bit of lag. That is one thing that I've noticed with the server too, is that it's been a little bit laggy, which is kind of to be expected because, you know, it happens every single time we continue a world, which, you know, yeah, was kind of prepared for it. Whoa, holy cow. Okay, we've got, I don't know what kind of villager you are, but we've got a creeper hiding out back here. So let's, oh, nice. At least we know that data pack is working. So we've got a villager head. All right, so let's go ahead. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm hearing zombies and stuff. So let's go ahead and see what we can get out of this. Cause yeah, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, let's light that up. How much do we get? 16. Okay, that's actually, oh my gosh, that is not too bad. So we definitely don't have to worry about like the ore doubling and stuff, kind of like in the modded, but being able to kind of double up on some of the stuff that you're actually getting. Yeah, 33. We've already, yeah, not even like 5 minutes, and we've already got half a stack of iron, which is awesome. So yeah, so I definitely think that we need to set up some kind of mine in this area so we can mine, you know, mine the copper and mine the new lovely ores and stuff. Well, though technically we only have one new type of ore, and that is the copper right now. But give us a new area to mine, because yeah, my mining areas are running a little low. But yeah, so I hope that you guys are just excited as I am for the new update. It's going to be awesome working with the new blocks. I know a lot of us, you know, we're kind of hoping that, you know, there would be a lot more in this update, but honestly, I think that there's, you know, lots of stuff that we could still end up playing around with, even if, you know, it's not what, you know, we were originally expecting. So if you guys have any ideas, you know, or anything like that you kind of want to see or anything with this update and kind of playing around on the server and stuff, definitely let me know down in the comments. and I can see about, what I can do in terms of, getting stuff done. And, ooh, our first lichen. I don't know how, ooh, can you? Oh, okay, yeah, no. It looks like shears. And we got some of the other stuff down here, too. But, okay, this is definitely not for this episode. This was just basically an introduction back into the server. I know we've been kind of off the server for a bit because of the fact, we're doing admin work and stuff like that in preparation for this lovely update. And I'm just really excited about all of this and kind of see where, where everything goes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.